Part 284C2, line 22, F1fa19c2, Banach space P-Adic, analysis Hypersurface Affine sphere 5G Wow Seti. Here's the alien radio signal. Here's the keywords found in the data. It's Banach space, continuous functions on a compact Hausdorff space. Quote from Wiki is, the theory of a real Banach algebras can be very different from the theory of complex Banach algebras. For example, the spectrum of an element of a complex Banach algebra can never be empty, whereas in a real Banach algebra it could be empty for some elements. Banach algebras can also be defined over fields of P-Adic numbers. This is part of P-Adic analysis. July 17, 2012. My thoughts. Keywords found in other WOW data videos from Banach Algebra's theory. Use these theories with your deep space calculations, says AIRL. Google keywords P-Adic analysis, and the keywords from P-Adic analysis is Diophantine, geometry, and hypersurface. Wiki quote, hypersurface in geometry, a hypersurface is a generalization of the concept of hyperplane. Suppose an enveloping manifold M has n dimensions. Then any submanifold of M of n1 dimensions is a hypersurface. Equivalently, the codimension of a hypersurface is 1. In algebraic geometry, a hypersurface is projective space of dimension n, is an algebraic set that is purely of dimension n1. It is then defined by a single equation f equals 0, a homogeneous polynomial in the homogeneous coordinates. It may have singularity, so not in fact be a submanifold in the strict sense. Primal is an old term for an irreducible hypersurface. Keywords from data hypersurface. Affine sphere, hyperplane at infinity. Wiki quote keyword phrase that stands out. In a projective space, any hyperplane may be chosen to be the hyperplane at infinity. Specifically, if P is a projective space and H is a hyperplane of P, then P to H is an affine space whose projective completion is P. Thus, the ideal hyperplane cannot be identified in terms of P alone. July 18, 2012. More keywords and Google researches in the next set of videos. And also, I look up these other words here, Diophantine, geometry, hypersurface later on in the series. Okay?